love lesbians, and I'm not one. So, when Kyle and I were visiting our buddy Cam, we went to the beach a few times, as you can see in our vlog. One of the days when we were at the beach, we had a very nice encounter with this lesbian couple. So Kyle and I are, sitting in these nice long, beach chairs where you put your legs out, and it's very nice, and we're listening to the waves crash and watching the sunset, eating some pub subs, and this nice, like, middle-aged couple kind of, like, runs in front of us, and, they're kind of playing around with each other, and we're like, oh, they're cute. And so then one of the girls of this couple, comes up to us and just kind of starts talking and, kind of making friends with us, and then they kind of run down to the waves and are kind of playing around in the waves. And Kyle and I may have got some creeper footage because they were so cute, and we're gonna roll that footage now. So we found this really cute couple. They're like 40 and they started dating 20 years ago. They're a lesbian couple right here. Look how fucking cute they are. They came up and they were talking to us, and it's one of the girls' birthdays on Wednesday. She's turning 40, and she came 48, shit. Yeah. And she came all the way, miles and miles, to visit her long lost lover. And like, this is a fucking, like, Nicholas Sparks novel. So obviously they're a fairy tale. After they were done playing down in the waves, they came back up to us and were kind of talking to us, and we could tell they were a little bit tipsy. But so, they come up, and as they walk up to us, they're like, "Are you two a couple?" And we're like, nah, we're friends. So they walk kind of a little bit closer as they're walking up, and they're like, "Oh gosh," to Kyle, "I thought you were a girl, but then I'm like looking at your legs now and like, whoa, you're like Sasquatch." Kyle's hero is Bigfoot. So obviously he took that as a compliment. So, it was kind of funny that she asked like, "Oh, like we thought you were a girl." And Kyle's like, "Yeah, no, I'm a guy." And they're like, "Oh, cool. And then she starts talking about like sex changes and like, "Oh yeah, like my friend when I was 19 like had a sex change, and at first I was like unsupportive." Like, and then she asks her partner like, "Was I a bad person for like not being supportive? Like, oh, I feel so bad." And then the other lady was like, "Oh no, like you were 19, like you didn't know any better." And then they start talking about more of their friends that have had sex changes, and like, "Ian, yeah, he's a guy now," and just like random things. And so I'm just sitting there because like, I think they think that I'm a queer lady. That's what I think they think, which is not the case. They thought Kyle and I were a lesbian couple, but now they know Kyle's a guy, and I'm sure they think that I'm still a girl. And they didn't ask me, and I just didn't say anything because yes. And, just had more pleasant conversations. They were talking about this crazy party they went to, and we're just like cracking up, and so now we're like homies. Not really, but at the beach we were homies. So like this video, subscribe, and comment down below, like, have you ever been mistaken for a lesbian or in a lesbian relationship? And how was that? Like, tell me that story.